What's up, baseball fans? Today we're going to take a look at my 1983 top set, which actually happens to be my favorite set of the decade. Not because of the big three rookie cards featured in this set, I just like the design that Topps went with this year. I think it's a real step up from the previous 2 years. The print quality is good, and just the overall look of this set is really nice. Let's take a look at the set stats. Second year in a row now for a 792 card set. Key cards in this set are the Tony Gwynn rookie card, the Wade Boggs rookie card, the Ryne Sandberg rookie card, and also Willie McGee's rookie card in here, and there's also a ton of Hall of Famers and stars. Let's take a look at the set. We're going to start off with the Angels here. You see Bob Boone and Rod Carew, Hall of Famer. Brian Downing in the top right. Reggie Jackson in the top left, Tommy John, Freddie Lynn. Luis Tiant in the top middle, had some good years with the Red Sox and the Yankees. Moving on to the Houston Astros, you see Art Howe and Phil Garner, who went on to be really good managers later on. There's Nolan Ryan. Onto the Oakland Athletics, you see Rickey Henderson right there in the middle. That's his third or fourth year card, I believe. Billy Martin. Joe Rudy. Onto the Toronto Blue Jays, who had some pretty big hitters at this time. Lloyd Bowsby, Jesse Barfield, managed by Bobby Cox, who went on to later manage the Braves. Moving on to the Braves, we see Chris Chambliss, Bob Horner. There's Dale Murphy in the center, two-time MVP. Joe Torre managed this team, who we all know went on to manage the Yankees to 4 World Series in the late 90s. On to the Milwaukee Brewers, Raleigh Fingers, Paul Molitor. Some nice Hall of Famers on this team. There's Robin Yount. Gorman Thomas, big power hitter back then. On to the Cardinals, Keith Hernandez, George Hendrick, managed by Whitey Herzog. There's the Willie McGee rookie card. Bruce Sutter, Hall of Famer. Ozzie Smith. On to the Chicago Cubs, there's Larry Bowa. And there's the Ryne Sandberg rookie card right there in the middle, one of the big 3 cards in the set. On to the Dodgers, good team at this time, Steve Garvey. Steve Sachs, Fernando Valenzuela. Moving on to the Expos, who later became the Washington Nationals, you see Gary Carter in the top left. Tim Raines' 3rd year card. On to the San Francisco Giants, Jack Clark. Frank Robinson, Hall of Famer, managed the team. There's Reggie Smith. Had some good years with the Dodgers. On to the Cleveland Indians, we have Bert Blyleven. Rick Sutcliffe, 2nd or 3rd year card for him. Seattle Mariners, managed by Renee Latchman. And on to my New York Mets, managed by George Bamberger at this time. There you see Hubie Brooks and Neil Allen. George Foster, had some great years with the Reds. Dave Kingman, big power hitter. Rusty Staub. And Mookie Wilson, 2nd year card. On to the Baltimore Orioles, lots of Hall of Famers on this team. Eddie Murray, Jim Palmer. Cal Ripken Jr.'s 2nd year card you see right there in the middle. Managed by Earl Weaver. And the San Diego Padres, we're going to get a look at the Tony Gwynn rookie right there in the middle. One of the top key cards in this set. There's Gene Richards, Luis Salazar. On to the Philadelphia Phillies. Lots of Hall of Famers on this team. Steve Carlton. Pete Rose. Mike Schmidt. There's Tug McGraw in the upper right. There's Mike Schmidt right there. Getting into the Pittsburgh Pirates. Some good stars on this team as well. Dave Parker, Johnny Ray. There you see Tony Pena, great catcher back then. Used to have that famous leg extension crouch of his. And on to the Texas Rangers. The Boston Red Sox, there's the Wade Boggs rookie card you see in the bottom middle. Lots of Hall of Famers on this team too. Jim Rice, Tony Perez, Wade Boggs, of course. We just saw the rookie. Carl Yastrzemski, that would, I believe, would be his final card. On to the Reds. A few Hall of Famers on this team as well. Johnny Bench, Tom Seaver. Bench, of course, with the big red machine back in the 70s. And moving on to the Kansas City Royals. Some big players on this team at this time. George Brett. Amos Otis. Dan Quisenberry, great sidearm reliever back then. Willie Wilson. Sparky Anderson managing the Tigers. Of course, Lance Parrish, Lou Whitaker, and Alan Trammell on this team. Kirk Gibson. And here we are with the Minnesota Twins. It's Kent Herbeck's second year. Frank Viola's rookie card there you see down in the middle. Viola would go on to have a really good career. Moving on to the Chicago White Sox. Steve Kemp. Dennis Lamp. Sparky Lyle had some good years with the Yankees. There's Tony La Russa in the upper left as the manager. And on to the New York Yankees. Ken Griffey. Lots of stars here as well. Craig Nettles. Dave Winfield. And on to the subsets. Topps included a Super Veterans set in this year's set, which I really liked. It features sort of then and now pictures of a lot of the stars around at this time. Really, really nice subset. On to the All-Stars of this year, representing the previous year's All-Star team. Moving on to the league leaders and the record breakers of this year. You see Ricky Henderson with the stolen base record and the checklists. Thanks for watching, everybody. Be sure to subscribe to the channel. We'll talk soon.